Warwick Fused is a crazy musical experiment, essentially, which brings together students, staff and members of the local community from all around the world to perform on the same stage together with the backing of a symphony orchestra and a 150-strong symphonic choir.
There's a lot of musical talent in the student body here, a lot of it from international students, and this is the mothership where we've tried to pool all of that together, and we made it a transcultural experiment. So we've fused things together from different parts of the world that would not normally collide, and certainly not collaborate.
3.5 years ago, I was looking for a job, and I came to the music centre here where I'd been a student previously and spoke to Paul and Lucy, who are the director and assistant director here. And I told them that the music centre here, which exists for its students and its staff, didn't reflect the increasing internationalism that we see on campus. There are so many international students and there weren't any music ensembles representing their backgrounds, basically, or giving them a platform to perform their own music. So I came along and I suggested to Paul and to Lucy that this should happen a lot more and that I should be the person to do it. They were crazy enough to suggest giving me a job, and what we decided in the very first year of me working here was that if we were going to really be serious about this programme of increasing international student participation in music, we should set up a concert which is of a sufficiently high profile that it makes the students here and the staff from an international background feel like their music is really valued.
So Fused is on a massive scale. We have almost 300 performers taking part. So we've got the University of Warwick Symphony Orchestra, a massive chorus, loads of singers this time, Indian Music Ensemble, Chinese Orchestra, Afro-Caribbean Society, Dominic Nell's beatboxing, we've got Dickie Barrett, the Malaysian Clapping Society, World Music Group, how could I forget World Music Group, and Drum Sock, Steel Pans. There's just so many people involved.
Consecutively each year we've just got bigger and crazier. So, for example, Warwick Fused 1 started off with a kind of reduced symphony orchestra and just 2 extra ensembles, which totalled about 50 or 60 people. And just to put that into perspective, Warwick Fused 4 has, I think, something between 8 to 10 different student ensembles going on and features 280 separate people on the stage together. Warwick Fused is as much of a logistical challenge as it is a musical challenge. As well as getting different sets of people to learn different types of music, we've actually just got to put all these people in one room at the same time and get them to play at the same time, which with 280 different people is a really huge challenge.
The level of talent and skill is flabbergasting on a daily basis, always totally overwhelmed by just how brilliant and talented people are and what people can produce when they come together to do it.
We're not just trying to sell this off as some interesting student participation project. It's a concert which, when people come to, they're going to be absolutely stunned by it. It's an event which is taken really seriously by all the musicians who are taking part, and we really hope that the audience are going to experience this high-quality product, which is the result of hours and hours of blood, sweat and tears.
The collaboration element of Fused is really, really important. It would be very easy for us to put on a concert of all the different societies performing on their own, but the thing that makes this truly unique is in bringing them together, not only in small combinations, but in the finale, as always, with all the different groups together, everyone doing their different take on the same music, which is really, really exciting.
Everyone over the past 3 years who's been involved with Warwick Fused, it's something which has been a central part of their lives, which they will remember, I think, for wherever they go and whatever they do subsequently. The experience of performing in something like Fused is completely unique, and therefore it's something that they won't forget. The Global Songbook is a project which is happening this year in Warwick's 50th year as a university. It's to tie in with the 50th anniversary celebrations. and it's the Music Centre's contribution to that project.
Now, the aim of this is to collect 50 songs from 50 different countries around the world as represented by students and staff at the University of Warwick. So we're trying to get all these different songs which we're going to publish for community choirs to sing. So anyone, anywhere can then pick up these songs, and in doing so we're learning a lot about different people and where they're from and the music of their cultures as well.
Possibly the first thread of importance of having expression of these singing cultures from around the world is that they're coming from the current students and staff, and so they're the songs from home for a lot of the students, and I think it's I mean, it's interesting, and it creates a particular feeling of expression which is slightly magical, that there's somebody comes forward and says, "Oh, my grandmother always used to sing me this Turkish folk song," or whatever it is. That then the response from the Music Centre is, "Oh, we're interested in this for our global songbook. Can we have the information?"
We've got things from North America, South America, some wonderful ones from Africa, loads from Europe, and then Asia as well. And it's a really wonderful mix. So we've obviously got lots and lots of different languages, including lots of very specific regional dialects. We've got upbeat ones, we've got sad ones, we've got slow ones, we've got lullabies, a cappella ones, songs which are very instrumental. So there's a fantastic mix, and it's going to be a wonderful challenge to arrange them all for the songbook and then make them singable for choirs across the globe.
And it ties in very nicely to the Warwick Fused project, because Warwick Fused is also about highlighting the diversity that we have here on campus.
So this year in Fused we are focusing very much on singing, and there will be more singers than ever this year, which we're thrilled about.
The finale, which has always been our big sequence where we have everyone involved at the same time, this finale will feature 5 songs from the Global Songbook as a kind of highlight reel of what people can expect from the Global Songbook.
And then created, for 5 of the songs, created a vocal choral backing within the song, so a choir arrangement. And then on top of that, put the orchestral arrangement with the World Music Group and the symphony orchestra. So it's become a big manifestation. And I think if you're the student who suggested this Georgian song that Granny loves, and then suddenly it's in this massive version in this show tonight, being performed by over 200 people, that must be slightly weird.
Singing does cross boundaries, and we can all do it, and we can all do it together, which I think is why it's so particularly special. What we see in Fused is people learning songs from all over the world. I might not speak the same languages as you, but we can sing together and we feel we know each other and there's a connection there. And that makes you feel alive and connected and part of the world you're in.